The Wire is clear in showing us the human element in stories, even when the characters snitch. This is perhaps never better showcased than with Bodie. He was intrinsically a soldier, the game was all he knew, and yes, he was about to snitch at the end of Season 4 to get rid of Marlowe's barbaric kind, something Marlowe correctly deduced and dealt with accordingly. But I'm sure there's nobody who's watched The Wire who didn't have sympathy for Bodie's position, even though if he went into witness protection or something, he would have ended up forever being known as a rat on the streets. It's telling that a character who is so proud of being part of the game would end up breaking the rules, and yet we can all understand why he did it. In Bodie's day, there was a semblance of honour, or that's how he would have perceived it anyway, but the Stanfields were indiscriminately killing. You know, we can actually use the death of Wallace and the death of little Kevin as landmarks in the growth of Bodie Broadus. Bodie clearly looks up to Stringer. His relationship with String would have been shaped during his adolescence, and when String gives the order on Wallace, Bodie believed it had to be done without question. The idea of questioning the order never even entered his head, even if the act itself was deeply difficult for him. That's because he trusted Stringer. He was in awe of him. Think to his look of admiration in Season 2 when he realizes Stringer was in the know from the beginning about the car and the drugs, or when Stringer tells him to deal with Wallace and he invites Bodie into the car. Bodie has a look on his face. It's like he can't believe he's actually sitting here with Stringer Bell. Fast forward to Season 4, with his hero and thus his path to career advancement dead, Bodie now feels old, cold and tired, and he now thinks critically instead of blindly following orders. An order was given against little Kev and it was carried out, but Bodie now questions and laments the necessity of killing little Kevin, grappling and struggling with the immorality of it all, the pointlessness and cruelty of the violence and killing. It's interesting stuff. We can't really talk about Snitches in The Wire without mentioning D'Angelo. D deserves a few videos of his own, so I'll keep this brief. But he came very close to becoming a full-blown turncoat, and he did of course implicate Weebay in murder, and he told the cops that Weebay was hiding in Philly. But he stopped short of a betrayal of the family after his mother's visit, where she convinced him to take the years. Ultimately, D never testified in court, but during a period where he was confused, disillusioned with the family business and the murder of Wallace, he did give information on Bay. So again, regardless of the fact that he was willing to take all those years, does he count as a snitch? He did agree to flip, then he changed his mind. That alone would have got him taken out if he wasn't Avon's kin. I look forward to hearing your thoughts. Ultimately, it did seem that D'Angelo had resigned himself to take the years, but Stringer didn't want to take that chance and had him taken out. From a purely business perspective, you can see where String is coming from. He cracked once, he can crack during his 20 years. But I think the irony here is that after so much talk about D potentially flipping, I genuinely think he would have just quietly seen out his years.